Hello, Soldierboy here, and welcome to this week's channel schedule. Now, I need to start the schedule off differently to normal. I just need to apologise for last week. It didn't quite go the way we intended or planned. I messed up Thursday. I didn't realise I got the dates wrong. And then yesterday, Friday, this is Sunday, recording Saturday, yesterday, I don't know what it was. A culmination, I think, of appointments and other things getting to me. And despite trying to use everything in my arsenal that I've learned over the years via PTSD therapy and all that other stuff, and more recently, some of the therapy sessions we've had as part of the injuries and stuff, I just couldn't. I couldn't get out of my own head. And if you've never dealt with things like this, it is quite difficult to understand, and it's very, very difficult to explain as well. That's the worst part. But I just wanted. I think the easy way of saying it, I just wanted to be on my own. And I know when we stream, we are on our own, but at the same time, I speak to you guys and it's all brilliant and good fun. But I just wanted to be on my own. I just wanted to stare at the ceiling for 12 hours and wait till everyone got home from work and school, and that was it. I just wanted to be there. I can't explain it. I really can't. It'd been going on all week. I'd been struggling all week for no apparent reason. It kind of just hit out of nowhere. And yes, sleep's been bad. Pain's been bad. And I think it's just all just culminated in me just losing it and just wanting to be on my own, really. It was weird. It's weird. I know, and I know it sounds odd. I wouldn't say I'm fully over it. We're recording this on Saturday, and I would say today I'm still wanting to be on my own, despite everyone else is home, so it's more difficult, obviously. But yeah, I can't figure it out in my own head. And that's the first thing you need to do is figure out what is causing these thoughts, these feelings. And we know, obviously, it's the pain and it's the lack of sleep and everything else that makes it worse. But there's more to it, and I just can't put a finger on it. My other half's trying her best, and yeah, I need to snap out of it, but it's not easy, and I don't know. In all honesty, I just don't know. But aside from that, let's try and be a little bit happy for a minute. This coming week, we are hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be live five days as we planned last week. We'll do the same this week. We have 3 streams of Ghosts of Yotai, and we have 2 streams of the Roadcraft DLC. I've definitely double-checked appointments. There is nothing coming up this week. I don't know how I missed it. And yeah, hopefully I've got the weekend to try and get myself out of this funk in a way. We also had the second vote for next main live stream game finish. Now, you guys are really frustrating sometimes. So the overall winner by a landslide of the second vote was the Avatar DLC from the Ashes. Brilliant. The other 3 games had 13% each. So I made a decision. I decided, okay, we need to put another one through to the final. So I decided Fallout 4. It was a coin flip with 3 sides, essentially. So there'll be 4 games going live on the vote on Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. GMT, and that will decide our next main live stream game for after Roadcraft or Ghost of Yotai. The choice will be yours, but don't miss that vote on Wednesday night until the following Saturday, as usual. That's a normal vote times, to be fair. Episodic content, again, this week's been weird and horrible, and we haven't got anything done. I've fallen asleep a few times, and while having lunch and stuff, and woken up with foods over me, and yeah. So I haven't done any of that. It's one of those. According to the statistics, 50% of audience watch the live streams, 50% watch. I think it's less than 50%, but it's around half and half. Live streams to videos. Some watch both, but it's a small minority that watch both. So we're losing half our audience unless I can get on top of episodic content. And obviously, the issue with that is I need to stop falling asleep. So I've kind of made a decision, and it's always going to come back to me and coming out of this funk that I'm in at the minute, and I don't quite know how I'm going to do that. But my plan is this coming week, focus on one of the games that we're currently doing, and that will be SnowRunner. So my plan is focus on SnowRunner this week, try and get an episode out by the end of the week. It's not on the schedule, but that's my aim. And then try and get ahead and do a few episodes in advance of SnowRunner. And see how that goes. If that goes okay, we'll move on and try and do a different game the next week. And I just need to get back into the swing of it. I need to just force myself. And I think SnowRunner is the safest one that I can fall asleep while playing, and it's not catastrophic. If we're playing Far Cry 6, say, which we need to start at some point, and I fall asleep mid-game, obviously it's going to look really bad. SnowRunner, you can get away with it a little bit more. So I kind of think that's the best one to go for. I know we need to get Wreckfest back as well, and the Master Chief Collection, we need to get that. Oh, not Master Chief. Master Chief's the wrong word, isn't it? It's the wrong game. Metal Gear Solid Collection, whatever you want to call that one. I need to get back into that as well. I'm struggling a little bit with that. I don't know what it is graphically, age, I don't know. I'm struggling a little bit, but I want to see it through as well. Persistence at the end of the day. But yeah, so all I can really do is apologise last week. It didn't go as planned. This week, hopefully, it will. And all I can promise is I'm going to just keep being honest with you guys, letting you know, in the community section if things are going awry, and that's all I can do. I hate letting people down. I hate saying we're going to do something or not do it. Admittedly, some things can't be helped, but yeah, I'm just in my own head, and that's the worst place to be. I've always been someone that overthinks things anyway, which doesn't help things. And I don't know. We're still waiting, obviously, on a date for the surgery. I think part of me thinks that's going to end up being told we're not allowed to have it because of the weight, which we obviously can't lose because we can't exercise. It's just everything is just on me, and my outlet is YouTube, and my outlet is streaming, and I just need to do something. I can't explain it. I can't tell you what it is. I know it sounds really odd, but yeah, that's all it is. So yeah, all I can do is apologise for last week. It wasn't the end of the week we wanted. And this week, hopefully, we'll get back to normal, and I can kind of pull myself out of what we're currently in at the minute. But a massive thank you for the messages. I did receive quite a few messages yesterday. Wishing me better and if I want to chat, and I really appreciate that. I don't think chatting's going to help. It's one of those weird things that I appreciate people wanting, I can unload on them, that's brilliant. But until I can explain it in my own head, I can't then talk, if that makes sense. But I do really appreciate it, and I know the people I can lean on if I need to. So that is really appreciated. I've offered on. But yeah, a massive thank you for those that joined us last week. Apologies for obviously the end of the week and the lack of episodic stuff. This week is a new week. This week, hopefully, I can just give myself a slap and go, come on, let's do this. But time will tell. Hopefully, we'll see you in a live stream next week. If not, have a fantastic week. And here comes the schedule.